how's it going, guys? John B here, Lunkers, Flair, and then on the far left corner is Peric. Today, we've decided to do our Googancast early morning this time. Usually we've been doing them kind of late at night, but decided to do ours before our trip to Houston. Yeah, I'm excited. Googancast 3, you guys pumped?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the
It's early in the morning, like he said. We'll wake up. We just gotta slap Peric around a little bit, get us excited. But we got some exciting questions. We actually Instagrammed and asked fans to.
We ran out of ideas.
We ran out of ideas on the third Googancast. So if you guys want to comment any ideas, that'd be perfect. But we're gonna be looking on Instagram and finding questions that fans asked. We're gonna answer them today.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about having some awesome viewers is you guys can help us out, help us bounce back on Googancast 3. Googancast 3, we're flat out of content, so let's get this kicked off. Who's got the Instagram post pulled up? We just posted this not even an hour ago, I don't think, and we've got a bunch of great questions from y'all, and we're gonna just go through some random ones, answer them, and then maybe we'll land on like one big good topic or question that one of you guys out there asked. But I saw one just real quick. Let's just start it off, real lighthearted and straightforward and easy. What's your guys' favorite food?
God, allergies are kicking my butt right now.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I'm not gonna talk on this Googancast, so you guys.
What's your favorite food?
Thank God.
Yeah, I mean, don't bless the viewers with
You don't
that.
have to tell. Hey,
I'm
listen.
gonna say Mexican food. I like a good old refried bean.
Tex-Mex or regular Mexican food?
Just regular good old Mexican.
Burritos, tacos, salads.
I'm not gonna talk this cast. Burritos, tacos, salads.
I was just so intrigued. I was so intrigued by the answer.
I think we need like a specific food.
I like fajitas. I like a good steak and chicken fajita.
There you go.
With a
There
bunch
you
of
go.
onions, just smothered. I like a smothered onions on my steak.
Corn or flour tortilla.
Either or.
Flour, 100%.
Either or, but I'd rather have flour and I like a
Yeah, I
lot of
don't
sour
like corn.
cream and cheese like just smothered on there.
Guac?
I love me some
Dude,
guac.
let's ban the word smothered. It's making me mega uncomfortable.
Well, this is off to a good start.
All right, what's your favorite food, Peric? Not lettuce. That's off the table.
I have a favorite food, but I can't say it.
Oh, is it a girl?
No, it's just a secret food.
What is it?
I'm not telling you guys.
It's like, how's that a secret?
What?
You guys are gonna have to think about it and think about what I'm talking about.
Cheese? Because you're a hamster?
Hamster. Hey, mouse. Let the comments roll in. I thought this was a fishing channel.
I know, yeah.
Let
That's
the
exactly what I was
comments
thinking.
roll
No,
in.
this is a podcast. This is talk
this
about
is
life.
the-
We talk about fishing sometimes.
When I said secret, it was just that I didn't really know what to say. So.
pizza, that's usually the generic answer. When
Yeah.
it's what
But
your
I'm not
favorite
really a big pizza guy.
You're from Chicago.
I like Chicago pizza, but I'm not a big pizza guy.
food. I don't like deep dish.
No.
What's
I'll let Flair go.
You want me to go?
Yeah, corn is off limits.
corn?
Corn's
He
off the
doesn't eat
table.
it, dude. He's just
All right, now that I gotta really just think about this one. Now corn's off the table. I don't know. I like seafood. I mean, I like a lot of food, but seafood like crab legs and lobster is pretty good. Not gonna lie. Like I don't eat it very often because obviously like it's not the cheapest thing in the world, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's 100% mine too. Crab legs and lobster, and then some freshly caught salmon.
Salmon is
Probably my
pretty good.
favorite. Any type of fish, really.
Or
I'll
steelhead.
eat shrimp, steelhead. It's gotta be good. Like it gotta be fresh.
It's come to me.
He's thinking real time.
It's come to me now.
Okay, let's hear it.
My favorite food is, so it's like mahi, but you gotta put a little blackening on that, and then you gotta put it in a tortilla. So it's a fish taco.
Yeah.
So it's,
But then you put a little bit of little cabbage in there.
it's called mahi tacos, blackened.
Yeah.
Is there a specific? Is there a
That's
specific?
literally what it's called.
Is there a specific place that you had this recently that made you think of this? Or
That's really, like your favorite food of all time. That's
Yeah. Like if I would love to eat some mahi tacos right now at 9 in the morning.
okay.
10, but
Is it 10?
yeah.
It's 10.
We were supposed to start this at 8, so we're 2 hours behind, but
All
it is
right,
10.
We're doing big
Well-
things. All right, guys.
Glad we got this.
What's mentioned the PO box?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
The
big.
PO
That's
box
big.
is
It's huge.
now it's open and it's gonna be down in the description. Go ahead. And
the
guess
address
what?
is gonna be down in the description.
Yeah, not the PO box itself. And we're trying to fill up this giant wall full of y'all's fan art. So please send in the stuff that has
Yeah.
Send to us.
Send stuff.
send stuff.
Send
Letters.
some pictures of my nose, of Flair's corn, Rob's guns, John's beats. Send some pictures of those.
Yeah.
Just send a beat in, please.
We'll do some unboxings, like we all done the fan mail
Well, we
unboxings.
did.
We'll
We
do.
did
Yeah, I know. I'm saying we're gonna do more. So if you guys want to see like stuff, get opened up on
So in other
camera,
words, like
so.
I know we all had our separate addresses. Now we're kind of under
Yeah.
one address. So if you guys want to send us,
You can
as a
address it to
Googan-
individuals or Googans.
yeah,
Just send it to
exactly.
the old Texas house.
Exactly. I actually got some lures recently I need to do a challenge with too. So it's always fun to get lures from you guys. And you did a challenge video. You guys ever done challenge videos? I need to do
I've
one.
done one already. Yeah.
Challenge.
I want to do one.
It's
I've done some challenge videos, not any.
You are a
subscriber
challenge.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But also on that note, should we mention the code?
Yeah, we need.
Because we probably should. If you guys do, Mystery Tackle Box obviously is helping us out with the MTB. I almost said MT. Oh, it is MTB. Wow. We were talking about our Mystery Tackle Boxes we got in, and if you guys wanted to get it for $10 off. Holy sellout! Never mind. Okay.
Hey guys, check out the code for the Googancast, the MTB Googancast.
Well, we were going good.
Okay,
It
let's
just
move.
didn't sound good.
So let's move. So we've got plenty more comments here. We got to keep the ball moving here. We have to still go on a road trip after this. So let's see what else you guys are curious about. Any plans to make it back to Florida soon?
That's a good one.
Sorry, no. Go ahead, Perk. What were you gonna say?
I was saying, why don't we talk about the fish that we wanted to target for this year?
I'm not gonna talk this Googancast.
Well, I was trying to come up with a good
that's the
idea.
that's the core of
Do
it.
first of all, any plans to come back to Florida this year?
Well,
Flair,
I spent 3 weeks there this month, so I
you're going
might
back,
take a
right?
little bit of a break.
are you going back?
I mean, at some point, yeah.
I thought you said you're going back Monday.
Oh wow, just kidding. Yeah, I actually will be back there. I'll be back there in 2 days.
So Flair's the only one that has actual solidified plans, but yeah, I mean Florida's bomb
Yeah,
big.
I
I'm for
kinda
sure
forgot.
going back. Okay, Perk. Now let's move on to what you wanted to.
Yeah, that was a sick you guys want to go? That was a sick comment. You guys want to go to? Are we all going to Nevada sometime?
He lives in Nebraska.
How about California?
He lives in the.
Wait, no, what's in
What's in
Nevada?
Nevada?
Nothing, but we were just talking about if we were going to Florida, so I thought we'd go through all 50 states.
I was just saying that
You want to go
because
through all 50 states?
because
okay, I
somebody-
gotta stop. I'm just kidding.
There's 49
James
states.
Donald 99 asked any more Florida excursions, so I just went with a quick. Hey, I heard Flair's going to Florida.
Oh, gotcha.
And then Perk's like, anyone going to Nevada anytime soon?
I thought it would be a good.
The reason
segue.
why I asked is because I'm freaking curious because a viewer's curious.
Yeah.
Okay, but my original one was our favorite target.
Species. Are you just done? You just done? You're out?
Your original question was in the middle of my question. That's why I cut you off.
All right, we should probably just continue this.
Oh.
This may go a lot smoother now that he's not. Oh, that was way too soon.
Oh my god.
So I was. We were talking about. I interrupted John there. I'm sorry,
Shocker.
Apology accepted.
but target fish for this this season.
What's the one fish I want to catch this season?
Yes,
Yeah, there's not really a season.
this year, 2017, big year for us. We
You-
started the Googan Squad channel.
How about you start it off? I want to hear what you want to catch this year.
Yeah, I actually want to hear this.
Okay, well, see why are they laughing?
We're asking you what fish.
Yeah,
you
you were
want
the one that brought the
because you have
question up.
something. You have a fish species.
What
in mind
fish
that you-
species?
There is one fish.
Species?
There's some feces.
It's
Focus.
too early for this.
Focus.
It's way too early for this.
That's straight vodka, isn't it?
Straight vodka, ready? Go. Chugged it all, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is a little early for me, but my favorite fish species that I want to catch this year. You know, I'm not gonna say what they want me to say. If they want me to say something, Flair and I are planning a trip together in June, and they are mad what we are doing. They are mad because they think that I want to go on it because they are going on it. But no, I've actually wanted to catch this fish for a while.
How long is a while?
Since I watched the I'm not gonna give free promotion right now, but since I watched the video
That's
on
the
YouTube,
name of the island. It's not like it's.
Oh,
Not a promotion. It's literally the name of the island.
Cosmoleto is the name of the Altos in Madagascar.
it is GT.
Are you gonna give the whole island from free promotion or what's up?
Okay, I'm not even gonna say that. One fish I really do want to catch though is a 10-pound bass.
Oh,
This year?
Yeah, that's one of my
You wanna
goals.
catch a double
One of my
digit?
goals this year is to catch a 10-pound bass.
DD.
It's not really a fish species, but it's more like on that category. Like it's one of my goals this year. If I don't do it, I'll probably be bummed, but I'm gonna try it.
It's a good one.
I know Rob just did it.
Yeah.
He's a king of
It
DDs.
didn't really look like a 10
Yeah,
pounder.
it didn't really look like a 10.
It's more of a 6.
I'll wait until the video comes out.
The video is out.
I'll wait until I watch it.
All right, John. What's your target species?
I want to go. I got 2 I really want to knock off. I want to go to Australia and catch a barramundi and a Murray cod or Murray cod. Both are like giant bass-like Australian species that get really big. I think the barramundi gets bigger than the Murray cod. I don't know. You guys probably know better than I do, but you can catch them on bass tackle. And I've seen videos of it, and it's freaking crazy. Australia's got like some insane fishing, like queenfish. You got so many different saltwater species. I'd like to do it. I think it'd be so sweet. If not, I think the next one in the States that I really, really want to catch this year is a muskie in open water. That has to be done, like soon, even though I'm in Texas and there's not too many muskie.
I feel like my Claritin just kicked in.
You good? You good to go
Yeah,
now?
I feel real good.
Is this a
You're
plug?
feeling Claritin clear right now?
I feel real like
It's good.
like before I started this, I was like, my fish for the year is going to be a GT for sure. Hopefully, I can. My goal is to actually see if I can the lightest tackle I can catch it on. That's the goal. I think we're gonna go.
I'm curious. Anyone out there if any of you guys caught a GT before? I think there's some in Hawaii. I think that's probably the closest opportunity you can get to one. But I'm curious because we all need some pointers.
Yeah,
We don't know what to expect. I've
last
heard
time-
they're like the hardest fighting fish in the world.
Yeah, I was gonna say last time we went after a trip that we had nothing. We didn't know anything to what to expect. We came back pretty empty-handed.
Nah, it's gonna be better.
Yeah.
And
So,
what about you?
there's a lot of species, but one that I kind of want more redemption on is a shark, because I just went shark fishing a couple weeks ago, and I didn't actually hook the shark, but I saw a bunch of black tips hit my topwater lure, and it kind of got me excited. So that's my target. I want to target that again sometime this year. Go back and try to catch some type of shark, whether it's a black tip or
Oh, you don't care any of them?
just a shark. Yeah,
just a
I just want to be like, I caught a shark,
Yeah.
because
Great
I
white.
had that opportunity and it just didn't work out. So I wanted great white. Yeah,
Yeah, you should just do great whites.
I think that's a good idea too.
They're not that hard.
No,
No. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to catch a shark that's not on cut bait.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I was throwing topwater, so I want to catch. Yeah, I should emphasize that. I want to catch it on like actual artificial.
The only
Pretty
sharks
sweet.
I ever caught were on cut bait, and it was almost like reeling in a giant catfish.
Yeah, I want to catch them on topwater. I should have clarified. Topwater shark. Done. That's it.
All right, got some more questions. Let's hear.
Yeah, here I got one. I got one from Chun Nathan. Did you guys have previous jobs before YouTube? If so, what were they? Who wants to kick this one off?
That's a good one.
I want to just one of my favorite jobs, or one of John's favorite jobs. I want you to start off. You know what job it was, right? Because I remember having to stop fishing for you to go do it.
I think
Once
it's
in
a
a while.
fry cook.
No,
No, this is a good one.
he was a fry cook.
I was a
actually.
fry cook. That was when I was 15. I was a fry cook, and I made hot
Eric
dogs.
made
too.
hot dogs.
Fry cook and hot dogs. That place actually is out of business currently now.
Oh, you did a great job.
But no, this was after. Like, it went out of business like 6 years after.
No, I'm trying to think of what John was. John. Oh,
Yes, you
vet.
can guess.
Vet. Was it the vet? The
Yeah,
vet
the vet
job.
job.
I wasn't a veterinarian. That's for sure.
Was it one of the vet?
Yeah,
These are so good.
That's good. Were you both doing that?
No, it's so it's gonna be so loud in here.
Okay, sorry. I just need.
Here, well, give me one and then let's. I'll answer this question.
But the reason why this is funny is because I remember when John and I used to fish together a lot when we were in high school. We'd have to stop fishing for him to go do this for like a couple hours or an hour, and he'd walk in. You go. What'd you do?
My first job ever was working at an animal hospital, and my duty was to walk the animals that were being boarded, clean the grooming cages, like where you put the dogs like after they were groomed, so they're picked up by the owners later. And I also had to medicate some of the animals that were in the hospital. I'll give like one pretty good story. So I'm not sure if you guys know what an ocelot is, but it's not a house pet. It's literally a wild animal. And I would come in on the weekends when it was like kind of closed. So I came in one time and there was like a small dog, like a few cats, and then up top of the cage was like kind of dark because like the lights. I don't know. It was weird. It was kind of like a sketchy situation, but perfectly fine hospital. It was just kind of weird. Anyway, I look up the top cage and there's this giant animal, and I'm like, that's a that's a small dog. I'm like, I wonder, what that animal needs. And I look at the chart and look at all the medications. Like, this one needs some sort of medication in its food. And you have to, of course, open up the cage to give it its food. And I go up there, and I, like, touch the cage, and the thing slaps the metal. And I'm like, oh, my God. I realized that later on that it was an ocelot. Someone boarded their ocelot in an animal hospital. Look it up if you don't know what it is. It's not a pet, really. So the scariest thing for me was medicating the scary animals and the dangerous animals. It seems like a good job on the outside. Like, I love animals, love handling animals and walking dogs and stuff like that, but that was just not a good job. $9.50 an hour just didn't do it for me. So that's why I'm a YouTuber. Well, so I'm an angling YouTuber now.
That's doing podcasts about food.
Yeah. And yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Ocelots.
are we talking about our...
Don't get one, please.
So, do you want to talk about your next job until YouTube?
Next job, I went to college. That didn't work out for me personally. And then actually MTB hired me full time. Actually, no, I did an intern with MTB, went back to school, then worked full time for MTB doing video stuff. And then that was like, I don't know, 3 or 6 months, I forget. And then I did YouTube. So I actually physically worked for MTB before, they sponsored the whole Googan squad. Kind of interesting story. It's like I should write a book, I feel like.
Yeah.
Memoirs of John B. and Ocelot. I forget what his name was. I think it was just Ocelot. I don't think you're allowed to name it. I don't know.
So, Flair, did you have is this your first job or you had a job?
No.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I remember his job.
He was a farmer, right?
No. Shears.
Besides the
Oh, yeah, Shields.
He was a spokesman. He was a spokesman for Shields. I remember all his videos. Guys, I got the sick reel here at got the sick reel here at Cost from Shields. Doing a review on it. Did you used to do that?
No, not really, but
Yeah.
no, not really. I mean, I did
that,
like.
Wait, Perry. That whole kind of sounds like that one verse from Bad and Bougie. You know that last verse?
Yeah.
Who sings that?
I don't know.
You can play it.
Can we play it right now? Like,
Yeah.
You can pull it up. All right, I'll
Wait.
continue. Do you want me to continue?
No, give me a sec. I gotta
Okay.
play this. So sorry, I gotta. It sounds like Perry. That literally. I'm gonna play that. You're gonna edit this, but I'm gonna stop you when you get to that part. Okay, I had to get that out of my system.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
if you guys are looking for another guy to say that in your song live, I'm actually looking for a new career. So hit me up.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I mean, I did like little things like mow lawns and sell lemonade, that fun stuff. Mainly, my main job.
Did you say
Did you say selling lemonade? Did you just really say selling lemonade?
Yeah, dude,
Not
lemonade
just lemonade
stands,
like
dude.
on the side, I had a little lemonade
I used
business.
to cash out on
I
lemonade stands.
sold lemonade. Yeah, Flair. I sold lemonade too, but that wasn't like my.
It's a
It's
joke.
not like you did that more than once. No, he was completely serious.
No, dude, I
Empire like in Nebraska. where you, like, sold
Dude, I had a
lemonade.
lemonade empire in Nebraska. Yeah. Anyways,
God.
no. Shields was pretty much the only other place. And for those of you guys that don't have Shields, it's like an academy or Dick's Sporting Goods. And I worked as a cashier for 2 years and then worked in the fishing department for a year once I was 18.
Lemonade.
And yeah, just sold fishing stuff and did that. And then right when I was about to go into college, I quit that and did YouTube full time. And then yeah.
I remember when the first time Flair and I collabed, we were in Ohio fishing, and he got like a call from his boss or something like that on the boat. I just remember him saying, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to be
I
there
was
today."
supposed to, yeah, I had a shift and I forgot to have someone cover it. And I was in Ohio and not in Nebraska, obviously. And they was like, you need to be here. And I was like, that's not going to happen.
And you were just like, yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I didn't get fired. I quit, but I probably should have been fired. Probably been better off.
I would have fired you.
Yeah. All right.
Especially after your...
You want to go or you want me to
Rob,
go?
First?
My jobs?
Yeah.
Oh.
What did you do before YouTube?
Construction. Did construction for about a couple years.
What kind of construction? Just like
Oh,
labor?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I've done water.
That's a hard job.
Water services, jackhammering. I've built homes. I was a fry cook. I was a cook at Sonic. I'll never eat at Sonic ever again.
serious?
Never eat at Sonic. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I'll never eat there. I am.
We actually ate there once.
Yeah, dude, we ate there.
Don't eat at Sonic. I don't buy their hamburgers. I'm just gonna say that. I buy their burritos.
Ew, dude, that scares
I've
me.
eaten a lot of Sonic hamburgers.
Yeah.
You're getting
I
very
don't-
How about their
eat them.
milkshakes?
I don't touch anything really there. I'm scared to eat their burritos. Just throwing it out there. I got fired from that job from I partied too hard the night before, and I told them I was really sick from partying too hard, and I got fired.
Wow.
What else happened? I was a pit boy. I changed oil for a while. What other jobs have I done that's really fun? I've been a prep cook. Oh god, I was really big in the food industry. I can cut the crap out
You're
of a
kind
chicken.
of like Flair with his lemonade, right?
Yeah,
dude.
I was real good.
Tore it up.
I got fired from that job as well. Man, I got fired from a couple jobs after I think about
Like
it.
legit laid off, like
No,
just
no,
like, like get out.
yeah. See,
You're
a
done.
lot of people don't really realize like me before the army was like a different person. And then I went to then I was actually the last job before I joined the army. I was a cart pusher at Walmart. I was pushing carts at Walmart.
Damn, your pinnacle, right?
That was my.
And it all went down from there.
That's where he peaked.
And then I saw some guy walk out wearing a uniform. I was like, I want to go do that. Then I joined the army. Yep. And
then
got
YouTube.
out of the army, and now I'm doing YouTube.
Did you sell cars there for a little bit too?
Oh yeah, you
I did. I sold cars for about 10 months because I was like, let's give this a shot. My dad did it growing up.
And then also UMG too.
UMG, I don't talk to you much about UMG, but I'm not with UMG anymore.
Yeah, but he used to. That was another job.
I owned that company for a little while. And
So you did a lot.
yeah, I've done quite a bit.
How old are you? 50 now?
20. Old, yeah.
Okay.
50.
Well, I guess it leaves it to me.
Here we go, boys.
Well,
We know
we
what's good.
Hopefully you guys are get some popcorn
Grab some
and
popcorn,
get
you
some
guys.
refreshments. 'Cause this might be a while.
This
This is where the viewer
accomplished
duration
a lot.
just kind of drops off.
I'm gonna make this quick. You guys knew I was a fry cook. You guys talked about it.
Hot dog Richie's.
Yep, Hot Dog Richie's, huge shout out. After that, I then worked in a moving company in the marketing department where I pretty much answered the phone and did Excel spreadsheets. That was the worst job I've ever
That
had.
sounds terrible.
That was the whole reason why I decided I never wanted to have a desk job. I'd rather work at McDonald's than have a desk job. So, any of you guys going to college for business Excel or learning Excel, probably just drop out right now. Just letting you know. And then after that, what did I do after that? Oh, yeah, then I worked construction. I was like a laborer and made sure people got to where they needed to be on time at a city college. Did that for 3 months. And then also, that's about it. Oh, yeah, and then I went to college. And then went to college. Didn't do anything in college. And then realized, went to college for civil engineering. Don't do that. That's even more desk work. Like, I thought I was going to be building, like, buildings. Imagine me building buildings, first of all.
Oh, wow. Thank God you dropped out.
16-story tower falls for random reasons.
Like, I was
Loose
learning, like,
screw.
AutoCAD and all that
that's-
stuff.
that's-
And it was...
That's
oh.
what I do.
So then I did entrepreneurship. And then I realized that you don't really learn a lot in the classroom. You kind of got to go out and do it. So now I'm doing the YouTube thing. And then I also had a little snow removal business on the side during all that. So that was my... How old am I now? 19. That was my... Since I was 15, so what is that?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years of work right there.
4 solid years.
I never got fired, though. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I
forgot-
never got fired.
I got fired from another job I completely forgot about too. I I was a security guard for trucks that were dropped off. They drop off their little merchandise, and they gave us a car to drive around in. And there was like a little hump in the dirt, and I went really fast with the car and ramped it. Yeah.
You ran a security guard?
I'm not even.
There's a lot of
You were a security guard for little packages that were dropped off?
no, they were
No,
like
what?
semi trucks. They'd come and drop their stuff off, and you have to go and write their numbers down.
Oh, okay.
And
So it's
I
not
was-
like...
it was a Ford Taurus, like an old school one.
Oh,
and
got you,
I
got you.
hauled balls and
Oh, those are the best.
boom, and then just went, and then I didn't know that they saw me do it, and yeah, I got fired from that one.
Wow.
I was a little wild before I in high school, quite a bit wild, like really wild, and I've just simmered down quite a bit.
Taking it down a notch.
Monotone Rob, but lately his monotone Rob has come out with his karate chops at the end of videos.
Yeah, dude, I got that. It's just I got hit with the allergies this morning. I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, I don't know what that was.
All right, I'm gonna check Instagram.
Yeah, what
I'm
else do we
gonna
got?
see if I can find some comments here.
Let's see here. What do you got? Okay, any more Florida? Oh, well, that's weird.
We got one from ck.lord. He asks, "Do you guys have any hobbies outside of fishing?"
I like
That is a very good question. I like
Yes.
that question.
Like, I would say
Yes.
we should exclude like hunting and
Why?
like that type of stuff.
I like killing things.
Let's exclude. Hey, what hobbies you have outside of fishing? We're gonna exclude
No, but
hunting
I think
because
the viewers want to know like what we don't film. Like he said like outside of like filming.
Oh.
Like what don't we film that we do?
Good point.
I mean, we pretty much film our
I'm a
lives.
little close. I stand corrected.
Yeah. So just like, what do we do? What's something for fun that we do that we don't film? We don't put on YouTube. You guys do anything fun? Like what would you do if you just had a weekend of no filming?
No.
Watch movies. I love watching movies.
Yeah. So there you go. That's a
I'd
hobby.
probably
Watching movies.
sit and
Video games and movies.
I'd probably sleep. If I'm not filming or fishing, I'm sleeping.
$100 you're gonna sleep on this entire ride down to Houston.
Guarantee I will. When I get in a car, those little subtle bumps. Well, in Texas, it's more like hitting like
They rock you to
Yeah,
sleep.
they're
Rock you to
craters.
sleep like a child.
yeah, like I just like zone out. But
It's a good
in
thing.
Texas, there's like potholes and giant ramps in the road, so it's kind of a little harder to fall asleep.
There was a giant ramp actually in the middle of that.
Yeah,
parking
there
lot.
was. You almost hit it on Peric's truck. You should have.
What was the question? Oh, hobbies.
Eating
Yeah,
smoothies.
hobbies outside of
I
like
like
what you
eating,
film.
drinking smoothies.
Oh, I can drink this shit.
If you couldn't take a camera with you for a weekend and you could do anything you wanted, what would you do?
Oh, I think I would go and I'd like just.
Like, what would you do?
It'd be tough. Like I like filming and taking pictures of everything I do. It sounds kind of weird, but like I like kind of documenting the experience. I don't know. I'd probably just go on a vacation someplace I haven't been in a while, like Lakeside, Lake Erie. Place is dope.
Would
It's
you
really-
fish or would you just?
I'd fish, yeah, but like I'd mainly just chill. Well, I'd do both, 50-50. Chill, eat food, fish, sleep.
Yeah, if I
Watch
wasn't
movies.
filming, I'd probably just go take a boat to the lake and just fish without filming, which I kind
Yeah.
of want to do.
I haven't done that in
Months,
yeah,
years.
Yeah.
literally. It's
Ages.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, last time I did that, I caught a freaking 5.5 pounder, and I was like, okay, well, not doing that anymore. Bring the camera always.
Mm-hmm.
I found a good question after this one though. Just
Oh, so
heads
did I.
up.
There's one right there. Like,
Rob, what you got any hobbies
Yeah.
outside of?
No, I like shooting guns.
I kind of like doing that too. I haven't.
shooting.
I like shooting, hunting. I like outdoors. I like camping. I like.
I'm a hillbilly.
Chicago boy. He's a hillbilly.
Yeah. No, I just like being outside. To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
unless it's hot out, then I like being inside.
What about if it's cold out?
I could do the cold kind of sometimes because you can put a lot of
What, like
layers on.
40 degrees? The dirt? You're talking about like cold, like 19.
I mean, when I was in Canada, it was negative 30, and when I was like layered up, it wasn't that bad.
I don't believe it was that bad. It was horrible.
With no wind.
Yeah.
Well, negative 30 is with wind. Well, there's no way it would have been.
I don't know what it was. All I remember was it felt like negative 30 outside. So it was probably a little wind chill. I think it was real temp was like negative 3, and then wind chill was negative 3.
All I know is -1 with no wind is very doable. Negative 30 sounds.
Yeah, that doesn't.
That
That,
was-
sounds like you're.
that
That
was
sounds
like-
like I touch my face and it doesn't.
That was the
come
day
off.
we got. That was the day we got the auger stuck.
That was
was a great day.
Peric logic at its finest right there.
Yeah.
That was 110% Peric logic.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear this new question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you wanna go
Oh,
first?
I.
So-
Besides, I say my
I got-
hobby is planting corn.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
But what about after the turnover? Like you got to plant
Once
soy,
I harvest and everything.
soy. Is it corn then soy? or-
Yeah, you rotate
What's a-
soybeans and corn every other year.
Rotation.
Yeah,
What did
then
I say?
It puts
Do
nutrients.
you get
in
depressed when you have to plant the soybean, or is?
no, soybean still is.
It's not bad. I mean,
yields
corn's
good
definitely has a special place in my heart. But
How do you think?
soybeans
Where
aren't
do you think
bad.
your soy milk comes from, Alex? Flair's backyard.
Right? Yeah, my freaking backyard.
Do you think tofu just comes from the sky? No, it comes from Flair's backyard.
He didn't even think tofu. What is tofu made out of?
Well, now I know it's made out of soy.
All right, I got a good one.
Okay, all right.
This
Good,
one's pretty. This one's pretty biased, just because I like this topic a lot. So, we'll answer 2 questions. This is asked by, what is this? Kieran Daughtery? I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. My apologies.
I see that person all the time.
Dream. Okay, so their question is. Thanks, Rob. Their question is dream cars. But we'll split it up. You do like a dream fishing truck, and then just a dream play car. You want to go first? You've already got your dream truck for God's
Yeah, I
sakes.
don't know. Mine's good. I'm good to go.
What about your dream car though? Your dream whip.
Z06.
Z06 what?
Corvette.
Okay, I kind of knew about that, but
Okay.
what about Flair? I've never heard
yeah,
Flair's.
What?
I don't think Flair would buy a sports car. I don't think he's like that.
I mean, you have like everyone at some point in time would like.
I mean, I would like one. Yeah.
You doesn't even need a
Well, would you
sports
buy
car,
it?
but like
Would you
something
buy
a
it?
daily driver and
I don't
a
see
fishing
him
mobile.
even if he had if he was a billionaire. I don't
No,
see him.
if I was a billionaire, I would have a sports car. But like
Really?
that, it wouldn't. It's not like on my priority
Toyota
list.
Camry?
Like, Toyota Camry, actually Prius. No.
Prius. Yes, man.
I don't know. I'm not like super big into cars, but I mean, of course, I go with like what he's probably gonna say is like a Lamborghini or something. Just because like it's such like a just the name it just sounds just sounds like
It's a mouthful.
Yeah,
Lamborghini.
it's just it's just cool. Like I don't know like what model, of course, but I don't know. I think Lamborghinis are kind of cool, but I'm not like a huge car guy. So
I gotta get a stretch in there.
Let's hear Perix. What's your dream car?
Everybody's looking at me because they want to laugh at what I'm gonna say. Because a couple days ago, probably about 2 weeks ago, I said I wanted to get a Lambo, and then they started hitting me with all the questions. But no,
the question was which one, and you literally Google searched which one and just picked the top one.
I decided I don't want to have a sports car until maybe if I get older. Right now, I don't really want one. But if I wanted to get a car, I'd probably get just a truck without a Lear cap on the back. That's my dream truck right now.
Really? Like any truck without a Lear cap?
What?
Okay.
You know you can take it off, right?
You could just take it off.
Oh,
That's too much work. Like right now, it's so nice and carpeted. I just get made fun of so much for it that I just need to get rid of it.
no, we don't make fun of you. It's just one of those kind of situations. What did we say yesterday? Hey, we could take this ramp right here if we didn't have a Lear cap on the back. Oh, we can do this if we didn't have a Lear cap on the back. We could take some furniture in this truck if there wasn't a Lear cap on the back. We can haul your girlfriend if there wasn't a Lear cap on the back.
Oh God.
They're great. They're great trucks for fishing, but if you want to use like it for actually like truck purposes,
No.
not the best. I mean, I have one, and for fishing, it's beautiful, but other things, not so much.
So basically, the other 75% of your life, Lear caps suck.
Well, for me, fishing is my life. Fishing is life, dude. IZ is life, so it's good for me. But anybody else, no.
I mean, it's my life too.
I mean,
So,
I
John,
like a little pickup, man. I like throwing my bucket in there, my bucket of crappies in there. I like throwing
slabs?
my lawn chair in there that I sit down on when I'm catfish. I like a little open bed, you know. I don't know. Caps are nice.
so John, do you want to talk about sports cars?
Yeah, I really do. I'm anxious. I was anxious for this one. All right, first off, fishing truck. I don't know if it'd be my favorite one, but I think it'd be kind of a cool project. An old Excursion, Ford Excursion,
God.
with like low miles. I like that because in this kind of contradicts
How
what I just
old?
said. Well, up until they were discontinued.
At the end of
But
2003,
2003 or
because we
something.
want the 7.3 liter.
Yeah,
That's what
So you
we're
get
looking for.
2000?
diesel.
Really, you like excursions?
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
just
like
like how big there, and I
9
like the fact you can just
throw shit in there. Yeah, doesn't matter.
put down all the seats. All I need is 2 seats, passenger and driver, of course.
So
and
if you
then-
got a 99 to 2003, hit us up, please, because we will.
That'd be
buy,
diesel, though.
We'll buy. Yeah, the 7.3 liter. That's what we want.
yeah, it's cool. And then I had to have 2 favorite dream whips. The first one, which is way more practical than the second one, but the first one, which isn't practical in general, but more practical than the second one. First one would be Porsche Panamera Turbo S, and then the second one would be probably a Koenigsegg Agera. That's a crazy car. If any of you car guys out, that's a freaking nuts.
Never even
car.
heard of that car. Actually.
Yeah,
You ever heard of that?
No, I've not even heard.
Have
of
you
that car.
bought
Look
a
up.
sports car or anything within the past 6 months?
I mean, my Highlander is
A rented one?
Sports utility. It's sports utility on the title.
We rent cars for no reason sometimes. We rented the Corvette this last time.
That was
very, very bad mistake to try to fit fishing gear. And
yeah,
awful.
that
I
was
thought about that. And I was
Worst
like,
car
yeah,
for Seattle when you're driving from
Rain.
point A to B. Yeah.
yeah, it was stupid. We were like, oh, it was on sale. That was $149 a day. Who doesn't want to rent a freaking Z06? Or no, it wasn't a Z06.
C7.
Just a C7, whatever. A Corvette for $150. Whatever. Let's have some fun.
Zero
Bad
traction.
idea.
Zero traction. Zero
We
room.
get sliding
The,
around.
the only time that we actually caught tractions when you tried to do the donut inside of the
Yeah.
parking lot.
Because I forgot to turn the traction control off.
When you go on the main road, you gun it, it just goes.
You can hear the
Yeah,
back
it's
end of the
bad.
car goes
Just
like
gets out
that.
there.
Oh, wow.
It feels like you're gonna die every time you lay on the gas, which I guess is fun if you're into that kind of stuff.
Oh, I love almost dying every day.
So
It's
anyway,
really great.
that's our fishing, our dream fishing mobile, and then our dream whip. Last one.
The last question is going to be from Banks Whitlow. Best 3 baits for spring coming up soon. That's how he
I like
worded
that.
For up north, the spring is just
it.
still
Well,
icy
I guess
up
it
there.
is.
Yeah.
but-
Let's say early spring baits before the spawn.
I'm gonna say chatterbait.
Do you know those fish are on beds or
Are the fish on beds right now, or are they not in Texas?
they're on beds?
I don't know. I thought they were out of spawn.
I thought they're done spawning.
I thought they were done spawning.
They're done spawning.
What is your 3 baits?
What do you three? Let's let Parrot go.
I'll be right
first.
back. Can we take? I just gotta go check something.
You gonna check see if there's beds outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Go check the pond.
The pond. Yeah. All right.
Okay. What is your best?
What are your best three?
baits?
Numero.
Are we doing time out? Sorry, I just want to clarify. Are we doing early spring?
Yeah, early spring.
Early
before the
spring.
spawn.
That's
Before the spawn.
A jerkbait,
Yep.
a small jig, and a drop shot.
I would agree with that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty northern like.
Yep.
I'd do the same thing down here in Texas. I would say
Maybe even a trap.
I'd probably throw a trap.
I was gonna say I would add a trap
I was
in
gonna say a
there.
trap, maybe a chatterbait or a
Yep.
spinnerbait, something like that. Something
Yeah.
moving.
Moving, but then also like a drop shot or a jig if it gets really tough.
If it gets
'Cause
real
sometimes in
tough.
the spring.
Because before they're moving up, they're not really like
No, that's.
they're not spawning.
spawn.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. So how's our pond coming along?
What pond? Or sorry, what pond?
The pond you just went to check in the backyard. Isn't that something?
Oh,
we're
no
doing?
beds.
No beds in there.
No beds.
They're just swimming around.
he was looking for the one across the street. We had to go see if they're still spawning here in Texas.
Done.
They're done spawning.
Their tails are clean.
The clean tails. They're
Healed tails.
They're post
I
spawn.
don't even see any old beds. They probably stopped on it like
Yeah,
January.
no, yeah, they stopped in February. Actually, it was done and over with.
January.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
joke
dang.
is old. They think that I said that.
No, this
Okay.
is Rob's story
Here's
first
here's
of
a
all.
story. Here's a good story.
Oh,
Rob
okay.
said
Great
that
story.
the best time to fish in Texas is April because they're spawning, and I said, they'll probably be done spawning by April. And he goes, no, you haven't lived in Texas. So now they make
He
fun.
said that. Rob was like, nah, 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 nah.
So now they make fun of me for saying the bass are not spawning, and he just caught a 10-2 on a bed 2 days ago. Or yesterday, or 2 days ago.
It just happens. Every year is different, but right now it's for the next 2 months. It'll be golden. I try to make it's gonna be golden.
Yeah.
Golden.
Golden.
When did the bluegill spawn? That's when I'm really curious.
The crappie are spawning. Oh, dude, I forgot. Did I tell you guys about? I actually got to see like the entire. Oh yeah, I did tell you guys.
The
Crappie?
No, I saw the crappie beds of gar and everything all in one little area, and the bass were just munching.
I'm not much of
Munching.
a bed bass. I like my panfish on beds is kind of my thing.
It's pretty good. There was some. I caught one the other day.
We're
I
getting
caught
way off
2
topic
crappies.
here.
All right.
What's
John,
top
I was gonna add.
Wait, I said football, jerkbait, and drop shot. He said he'd add a rattle trap and chatterbait in there.
I would add just to add to that would be like a shaky head. I mean, it's not that far off from a
Yeah.
drop shot, but it's different than a jig and a drop
So
shot. A shaky
basically,
head. more.
bring your entire tackle box when you go to the water.
Just
It's
don't bring top water.
It's just.
It's
No,
the only
so
thing you-
sometimes they'll eat top water in the spring, if they get.
I mean, how
No, I was about to
pre-spawn?
say that. Remember that
Really?
one time we were in
Yeah.
the back of that cut it?
Pre-spawn? Like 50
Dude,
50
I
degree
was
water?
wrecking house with I have a video
Really?
where Parkway in Wisconsin. It was April.
What was the water temp? Do you know?
Oh, it's not that warm. 60,
Where were
59.
Oh well, no, they'll hit it on 60.
Where were we?
They're on beds.
No, in North Carolina. Was it North or South Carolina?
Damn.
Okay.
North or South Carolina.
You just did it the other day.
No, it's still kind of warm here, but
Yeah.
we were in South Carolina. Remember, we were throwing shallow jerk baits and like top water baits, and they were hitting it.
Oh, yeah, the water was like 58 or 59.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, like usually when it hits
It
60s,
depends
when
on
I'll
the
think
lake.
about
It,
top
it
water.
depends on what the fish are doing.
Yeah.
So pretty much bring your whole tackle box and experiment with what you got going on.
Yeah.
That's
Helpful
the
tips
key.
here from the Googancast.
You can really tell what we're doing.
Yeah, before we end this,
Oh, we actually do though. I just want to clarify. We're not that bad of fishermen.
no, we catch.
We've been doing it a
obviously,
while.
We, catch them. We get to fish
mean-
every day, so you obviously more time you spend doing anything, you get better at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before we end this,
Being an idiot.
do we want to? Anything we got to share with our subs or?
No, I mean if they made it this far,
Thank
you guys
you.
are awesome.
Oh yeah, and if you guys want to buy a mystery tackle box, we'll give you guys $10 off. We got a coupon code for you down below. It is Googan because we're Googans.
Code Googan. $10 off.
What was that?
Here's
Code
my
Googan.
watch.
Yep.
Googan. You spell Googan Googan.
Googan. Yep.
Googan.
Googan. Yep.
I think they understood that.
Okay. Shirts. Am I the only one wearing a shirt?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, sick. Here's the shirt.
That link is also in the description.
That was a real.
I don't know
good
where he was going with that, but yeah.
Me
know.
either.
He
But
just-
if you guys, and then I guess next episode might be we need some ideas,
We need
obviously.
some guests.
Yeah, so comment some ideas.
Guests. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about guests?
Bring a guest on.
Yeah.
Vote who should we get rid of? Because we gotta get rid of like maybe one or two, and then bring a guest, one
I'll
or two
leave.
guests in.
I don't mind leaving.
No, I think that you two need to stay. I think we're probably gonna be the ones who get most voted off.
Good idea.
Yeah, probably me. but-
Let's see who
It's
gets
alright.
most voted off here. Most voted off the island.
Yep.
But hopefully you guys enjoyed this Googancast. Want me to sign out? Anybody want to
Yeah,
sign
you're
out?
doing good. Go
my-
for it. Take it from here. You're doing
Guess
all
we'll
right.
see you guys next time on another episode where we sit around and talk about food,
Cars
cars,
and fishing.
Women.
women.
Occupations. Peace.